Hello everyone! This is Running on Empty Food Review. Well, hello ladies, gentlemen, and everyone watching. Welcome one and all to this newest edition of the Running on Empty Food Review series. I'm your host, the Report of the Week. So, I decided, film outside today. You know, why not? This is obviously my type of weather. Bright, sunny, temperatures in the mid-90s. So this is all me right here. But it has been a little while since I filmed outside, and I decided, what the heck. This video is probably going to be going up on Memorial Day, or at least during the Memorial Day weekend. Now, granted, this mostly applies, I think, to folks in the US. I know for me, this is how it was, especially when I was growing up. I would always associate Memorial Day with barbecues and cookouts and, outdoor stuff. And I think a lot of people still do. I know there still are a lot of family gatherings. You'll get some friends, some family, maybe make some burgers, grill it up, and, just have a good time all around. And a lot of people will consider Memorial Day, the unofficial start of the summer season. So, when I saw this new release from Pizza Hut, I thought, this is perfect. I mean, I really could not think of a more fitting item to review on a day like this than what I have before me right here. And I could bet. I mean, I just have a good feeling about this. Pizza Hut, they've released their new Cheeseburger Melt. Because obviously we know that a pizza place that makes fast food pizza makes the best burgers too. We obviously know that. And I would be willing to bet this is going to be indistinguishable from a burger. And so much so, you could probably invite all your friends, all your family, over to a barbecue or a cookout, present them with this, they won't even be able to tell the difference. They won't even be able to tell to think, wow, this is a good burger. In all seriousness, I can't help but find these a bit silly. The Cheeseburger Melt. They've been promoting the melts for a few years now. I think it first started when they brought back the Pizzone, which is like a calzone and pizza and all of that. This one is the Cheeseburger Melt. Features Parmesan crust. It then contains beef, applewood smoked bacon, onions, mozzarella, and cheddar cheese. And then burger sauce, because you can't have a burger without that, of course. And it is available for the price of $8. I've had mixed views and experiences with these melts, though, from Pizza Hut. Some of them I've had have been really good. Some of them have been really bad. I think they had a pepperoni melt. I think that maybe they still do. And I'm pretty sure that one was okay. But there have been instances where I've had some melts from the Pizza Hut that just aren't all that good. And the burger stuff is very hit or miss when it comes down to these sorts of releases. So time will tell. We'll find out in a moment, of course. But it could go either way. Comes in the standard box. What does it say? Go solo with melts. Here's what it looks like. Yeah, that looks just like a burger, if you ask me. Indistinguishable. I don't really know what the obsession is with melts. Maybe it's just hard to do things with pizza at this point, only so much you can do. But they really push the melts. Same thing with Papa John's, with their Papadillas. But you can see the Parmesan crust, some of the bacon, there's beef in there too. Bake to it, a little oily on the bottom. And there is the burger sauce. So anyway, I'm just gonna get right to it now, see how good or bad it is. $8 is the price. The Pizza Hut Cheeseburger Melt going in. So, I had a burger yesterday. A real burger. I actually went over to Five Guys and got a bacon burger from them, which was solid. And I was thinking back to even just what I ate yesterday. And it's hard for me to make this comparison with a straight face, but I will try to the best of my ability. I was trying to seriously sit here and think to myself, so how does this cheeseburger melt, right, compare to the burger that I had last night? And I cannot come up with even one reason whatsoever, as to why I, or really anyone else for that matter, should choose this thing from Pizza Hut over a burger from anywhere. Not just Five Guys, but anywhere. Even McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, Culver's, Five Guys, a local diner, a mom and pop place. I cannot think of any reason, not even one, why you should go out of your way and get this if you want to get a burger. Like I said, I can't. I think some of even the most low quality burgers are superior to this, if you ask me. These melts, as I mentioned, are very hit or miss. I've noticed that they're either really good, surprisingly so, or they're bad to the point where it's like, I don't even want to look at this again. And it's like there's no motivation, no reason, under any circumstance, you should even waste the time, money, or effort on getting this. Pizza Hut is called Pizza Hut because there's a certain item that they tend to do at least a sufficient enough job in many cases with. That's pizza, of course. These melts, on the other hand, they're hit or miss. This is not it. I will tell you that right now. This is like you took every bad quality, everything that you don't want to see in a burger, and you wrapped it all up in one, and there you go. I do not like it. It doesn't taste good. You could sort of see it was very like anemic looking. Even the beef, oddly enough, was anemic. And the weird thing was that the beef, there's something really strange about it. And I'm not sure how well you could see it. The beef reminded me not of anything grilled, but it reminded me as if it were like boiled instead. It's very watery, and doesn't taste good. Like I said, it's very watery, which is not what you want to see. There's no real crisp to anything on the inside. It's actually sort of slimy, and it's this juxtaposition that is not good. Not a good contrast. We have this crispy crunch on the exterior, but then the inside is just soft and slimy. And that's not what you want to see. It's gross, actually. Sliminess to the cheese. The onions are just raw. And slimy, too. The bacon is in these little crumbles. That's about the only thing that's inoffensive here. And, it is not good. Like I said, the cheese is just sort of slightly undercooked as well. The beef especially, anemic, watery. Something just tastes wrong about it. The onions are raw and slimy. And then the burger sauce is like, in all these places it's very similar. It's like Big Mac sauce. Sort of like a Thousand Island blend. Maybe aside from the bacon, the only saving grace, and the only thing about this, is the tanginess of the burger sauce, and the zestiness of it, is strong enough that if you really douse each bite with the burger sauce, then that is strong enough to cover up all the other horrible flavors. And it's like, you think about it, is that even a compliment? Well, the only good thing is that the sauce is so strong that it makes you not taste all the gross stuff. That's not good. So, like I said, if you want your family and friends to really hate you, or if you hate them, I guess, then you can go out this Memorial Day, invite them all to a nice barbecue and cookout, promise them burgers, and then just get a bunch of these instead and just start passing them out. And it's going to be a good way to ruin it for everyone, because that's pretty much a guarantee. There's really very little good that I can say, except again for the fact that I guess the sauce is strong enough that it covers it up, and that's about it. Yeah, this is bad. If you really want to get a melt from Pizza Hut, get the pepperoni one, but personally, get what's in the name. Pizza. If you want to get something from Pizza Hut, get a pizza, get a pepperoni pizza, or a meat lover's pizza. Heck, probably get some beef on the pizza. It's probably going to be better. It's probably going to be cooked a bit better than this. But save the cheeseburgers for a place that actually does burgers, and get the pizza from the place that actually does the pizza, because this is not good. As a matter of fact, I know this review is sort of abridged, maybe a little rushed, and I apologize for that. But this is probably one of the grossest items I've ever tried from Pizza Hut. It's not good. I don't want to take another bite of this, and I don't think I'm going to. I'm probably going to get rid of this the second the camera's off. $8 totally wasted. If you have to get a melt, get the pepperoni one, but this, I do not like pretty much a single thing about this. And stick with the pizza, and make your own burger, or get a burger from a place that actually does them. This item is better off forgotten. Save your money and time and appetite on something far better. Very let down with this, but I'm looking forward to when they release an actual pizza again, and certainly give it a shot. But yeah, these melts, hit or miss, and this one is a most definite big miss. Yeah, it's gross, slimy, very crispy and crunchy on the outside, and then just the whole thing nasty. It's just nasty. I don't know how else to describe it. It's just not good. So avoid it. Out of 10, therefore, I'm going to have to give the Cheeseburger Melt. What the only good thing to say is that the little bacon pieces are sort of inoffensive, and that the sauce covers up all the horrible flavors otherwise. I can't see how I can give this anything higher than a 2 out of 10. And it's probably, again, one of the worst things I've had from Pizza Hut. Not a fan. But that's just the way it goes. That's just how it is sometimes. So, on to the next. Lots of new releases out, lots of new items out, and certainly try those out going forward, and, hit or miss. But you win some, you lose some. This certainly just isn't my day, but I'm sure there will be better going ahead. At least I can hope. And that's all that I have for you. Thank you for watching, and until next time, I'm your host, The Report of the Week.